Good morning, everybody. I'm Nicole Traum with Nicole Traum Yoga, and you are watching Breathe With Me. Thank you so much for tuning in. This week, we've been talking about finding new habits, creating and adding new healthy habits to our lives. And so I have a funny story I wanted to share. I was out for my run this morning, and I'm not really sure why, but it seemed like my neighborhood was a little bit darker than normal. I don't know if there were some lights out or something. So as I was running, I thought I saw something out of the corner of my eye. And I should preface this by saying that my neighbor saw a bobcat in their backyard last week or earlier this week. So of course this is in the back of my mind. So I'm running and I'm like this, and all of a sudden I swear I thought I saw an actual animal or something, and I was like, ah! And I jumped up and my heart was racing, and it was crazy. And I was like looking around to see if anyone like saw me, So I was fine. There was nothing there, but I was reminded of why I practiced some of these things that I practiced. So I brought myself back. I started to breathe. I calmed down. I went on with my run. But I was thinking about that fight or flight response. And that is one of the reasons why we feel so off right now. When our body's under stress or distress, it can't really distinguish the difference between thinking there's a bobcat behind you, right? Or you're just stressed because of decisions you have to make, whether it's for school or work or your family or whatever it is, right? So we're under the stress and our body's like responding like there's a bobcat behind us. And so it's hard to live like that. It's hard to live like that. And we've been living like that for the last few months. And so we need to learn these healthy habits to bring ourselves back. And one of the things that we do is we bring ourselves back to our body and remind ourselves that we're safe, that we're grounded, that we are okay, right? And as we remind ourselves of that, we can allow ourselves to start to calm our nervous system down and feel a little bit more at home in our body. So we're going to move today. We're going to do some tapping and some breathing and a little meditation, bringing ourselves back into that place. So as you come in this morning, you can sit up nice and tall and just allow yourself to start to lengthen up to the top of your head. You can close your eyes. Just take a couple deep breaths here. Inhale, filling up. Exhaling as you empty out. Inhaling. Good. And exhaling. Last one. Good. And then inhale your arms up and overhead, reaching up tall. Exhale as you bring your arms back down. You can inhale and stretch your arms up. Good. Exhale as you lower. Let's do two more like that. Big inhale, stretching up. Big exhale as you lower. Good. And then we're going to add on with this one. So you're going to inhale your arms up. And as you exhale, you can bow forward. Stretch your arms out to the side, all the way down. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bowing forward, stretching into your back body. Good morning, Melissa. Inhale, reaching up. Exhaling as you bow, just stretching into your back body a little bit. Two more. Inhale and exhale. That's it. Last one. And you can stay leaning forward here and just start to reach towards the earth. So just reaching towards the earth with your hands, stretching into your low back, the back of the waistline. Good for 3, 2, and 1. And as you come on out, just roll your shoulders onto your back. Good. Hug your right knee in towards your belly and just make some circles here, turning your ankles. So moving my foot around. That's it. Sitting up as you lengthen, as you breathe. Perfect. And then we'll switch sides. We're going to hug the left knee in. Same thing. Just making some circles here, working through the ankles and the feet. That's it. Come back up through center and then make some circles in your seat, working your way around and around. Feel your hips releasing, your spine lengthening. That's it. And then change your direction. So as we bring ourselves back into our bodies, we remind ourselves that we're safe. We remind our nervous system that we're not being chased by a bobcat, right? We're not being chased by something, that we are dealing with stress. And one of the ways that we can deal with it is reconnecting, letting ourselves ground. Inhale here, roll your shoulders back, and then exhale as you round, just feeling that stretch into your back body, into the front body. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale and round, pull the belly in. Good morning. Feeling that movement as you go back and forth. That's it. Let's do 2 more. Perfect. And then as you come on up, we're going to come on up to standing now. So scooting forward in that chair, leaning forward. And you can use the back of your chair here to find that stretch. So we're gonna come in, I'm gonna hold on to the back of my chair. Start to walk back towards a down dog. You can do this on a tabletop or even pressing your hands into the wall. Just start here by moving your hips side to side, feeling that nice big stretch. Good. And then release your head down a little. Feel that stretch there. Feel that into the upper back and shoulders. Perfect. And then we'll come on in and we're just gonna lift the right knee up. So I'm gonna hold my knee up here. You can hold on with your hand. You can use your other hand for the chair. That's it. And then stand nice and tall, lengthening up through the top of your head. Start to stretch that leg back and then bring it back in. So you're just gonna hug the knee in and then stretch your leg back. Just taking a few rounds of breath here as you go. One more time. Big inhale as you hug the knee in. Big exhale as you stretch it back and then hold it there. So you can stretch your arms out in front of you onto your chair. Drop your right hip down a little so it's square with the floor. Take another deep breath. Perfect. And then we'll come in and we'll do the opposite side. So now we're going to hug that left knee in. Hug it in as you stand tall. Good. Breathe nice and deep. And then just take that leg back behind you. Stretch it back and bring it in. Reaching that leg back. You can move nice and slow. Exhale as you bring it in. Good. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. This time as you come in, hold it there. Press out through your heel. Drop your hip down a little to square off those hips. 1 more breath. Good job. Good. As you come on in, we're going to come back to the seat of the chair. So you can actually face the seat of the chair now. And we'll come into our forward bend. We've been doing more of that this week because turning within is very calming to the nervous system. Forward bends, they're calming, they're relaxing. Allow yourself to either bring your hands to the seat of the chair or your elbows as you feel your head release down. And then bend the knees and straighten your legs. So a little stretch into the back of the legs here. Breathing nice and deep, nice and full. Perfect. And then stay nice and steady here and you can shift your weight side to side, releasing your head. Either stay there or grab onto your elbows. That's it. Releasing the head down, even moving side to side. Take another deep breath here. And then we'll roll up nice and slow and come back to our chair. So come back to your seat. Let yourself find that steady spot for yourself. You can sit with your feet on the floor. You can sit with your legs crossed. Do whatever feels good for you this morning. We're going to come in now and do a little bit of tapping. So we've been doing that all week in hopes that this can be a technique or something that you use to come back to your body, to reground yourself, to remind yourself that you're safe. So again, the tapping, we're tapping along these meridian lines, they're energy lines that help to remind that nervous system that we're okay. So we're going to tap right here along the collarbones, feeling yourself as you sit tall, breathing, lengthening. And if anything, it just allows you to slow down for a few moments. Find that rhythm. You can close your eyes and feel your body start to soften. Good. And then we'll take one hand to the breastbone right here, tapping along there. And as we tap the breastbone right behind there, we've got the thymus gland. That's going to help us to start to attack different things, to boost the immune system. Breathe into that space of your heart. Nice, deep, full breath. One more round of breath there. Good. And then as you come back, you can take your comfortable seat, whatever that is for you, either resting your hands on your lap or on your knees. And as you sit tall, feel yourself lengthening. So you're going to lengthen all the way up. Sometimes I have to even scoot my seat back in the chair a little so you feel your low back move in and up. You're not rounding. And with that nice length in your spine, just feel yourself connected to this moment. So we're going to do a little bit of meditation today. And we'll start with our eyes open. And don't worry if you've never meditated or if it's sort of ambiguous to you. This is a really great technique, especially for a beginner, to come in and connect. So with your eyes open, just start with your eyes soft and take some inhales and exhales. So inhale and exhale. You can inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. That's it. With your next exhale, close your eyes. And start to notice how your body feels. Notice where you feel your breath. Notice the rise and fall of your chest. Even start to notice how your body feels in your seat. Feel that heaviness of your hips releasing down, your shoulders softening back. Feel yourself softening down here as you lengthen, and continue with your breath now. Start to notice any sensation on your skin, the air on your skin, the clothing on your body, maybe the texture of the chair or the carpet underneath you. Coming back again to that place where you feel your breath meet your nose, letting that be your focus. And now we'll start to count our breath, so you can count your inhale and count your exhale. Going all the way up to 10. Inhaling and exhaling. Just noticing that place where your breath meets your nose. When you get to 10, you can start at 1 again. Just letting yourself have the space to explore your breath, to explore this moment, to remind yourself that you are safe, that you are protected, that you are healthy, you're strong, even if you don't feel like that. Just counting your breath, going from 1 to 10. And when you find yourself distracted, which will definitely happen, just bring yourself back to whatever number you left off on. Try to let go of the judgment. Just gently coming back to the breath, to the moment. Noticing the rise and fall of the breath and how it makes your body feel. Each time you're distracted, just bringing yourself back time and time again. And with your next exhale, you can let your mind go wherever it wants to go. Allowing yourself to come back into the presence of your breath, of your body, of whatever room you're in. Bring a little movement to your fingers and to your toes. That's it. You can bring your hands together, rub the palms of your hands together, feel that connection. And then bring your hands back in front of your heart as you come back to the presence of right now. So we honor this practice of connecting. You can take this practice and use it whenever you want, even if you just count to 10, right? But allow yourself that space. I bow to you for your courageousness today. Namaste. Thank you so much for tuning in. We've got classes going on all week. So tomorrow, our next class is tomorrow at 9 a.m., Friday at 9. And then the following day on Saturday at 8 a.m. The next class after that will be Monday at 7 p.m. and that'll be restored. So you're welcome to join in. You can check things out on my website, NicoleTromYoga.com. If you're interested, I would love to see you in a class. They're all Zoom, they're all virtual. And I also have on my website a free habit tracker, so you can even track how many times you do this breathing with me in the morning, or how many times you do your tapping, whatever you want to track with it. I was just looking at my desk, I don't see it right there. Oh, I know, I hung it up actually. But I will post that again for everyone, and feel free to share this with your friends. I have it on my personal page so that we can be sharing this. So I will hopefully see you soon. Have a great day. Namaste.